Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Barbara. Welcome to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. So today I'm going to take you around with me as I do some chores in the garden, in the high tunnel. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to work a little bit. So I want to take you along with me and a couple of things I want to show you guys. But first I want to make an announcement long awaited, is I want to announce that my shirts, as you can see, this one says, "What did you grow today?" A lot of you have been asking me about the shirts that I wear in my videos. And so I told you I was launching my own garden t-shirt merchandise line. So I want to let you know it is now available, okay? You've seen me, if you scroll through my videos, just about, I would say 90% of the time, I'm wearing one of my shirts, right? I have one that says, this one says, "What did you grow today?" They come in all different colors. I have one that says, "I grow food." I have one that says, Garden goals grow more." I have tons of them. So I want you to click the link below down in my bio, gardenersjourneyhomestead.com, and go and get you a shirt, okay? And I'll be adding other stuff to the site as well as I continue to get up and established. But I wanted to let you know that because I've been getting questions. I keep saying I'm going to launch it. And so finally, it's been done. All of the shirts, I have a couple of new designs that I haven't worn that are not on there, and I'll just add them as I get them or whatever. But there's plenty of shirts for you to choose from, all different colors, all different sizes. So definitely, if you like the shirts, if you want to wear them out, if you want to wear them while you're working, it would be a great support to me if you would go and purchase whatever you like or give it to a friend. And I will tell you, they're great conversation starters. I can't tell you how many times I go into Home Depot and somebody sees my shirt and it strikes up a conversation. Either they'll say, "Ooh, I like your shirt," or "Where'd you get that from?" or "Oh, you garden," or "Hey, what are you growing?" It always starts a conversation, which is great because gardening is not just about you planting food, but it's also about community, right? Helping somebody else with either the proceeds of what you garden, like if you have an excess, or showing somebody how to garden who's never done it before, right? So I hope that you'll go and grab you a shirt. They'll always be there. So just hit the link in my bio and you can grab a shirt, okay? But first, today, we're going to go ahead and get started with this video. And one of the first things I want to show you is I'm about to make some compost tea. Yes, compost tea. So I want to show you what I have. It's like a compost bomb that I actually bought from another YouTuber that I follow. Whispering Willow Farm. And so if you follow Jill and her farm, she has a great store with lots of merchandise, but she just kind of released this product and it's called a compost bomb. And so I want to show it to you, and I'm going to let you watch me as I put it all together. Okay, here's what it looks like. Let's see this side. This is just the tag. So it's from a company called Ozark Roots. Whispering Willow Farm is just selling it from them, but the ones who make it are Ozark Roots. I don't know them at all. They may or may not have a YouTube channel. You can look them up or Google it. But it's a compost tea bomb, and it's a probiotic for your plants. So I'm going to try it as a fertilizer. As you guys know, I use all natural products in my garden. And so the ingredients are compost, alfalfa, which I already use alfalfa, as you guys know, in my garden, insect frass, Frass. I don't even know what that is. I need to look that up. And kelp. All right, so 4 simple ingredients. And the reason why I bought it, I like it, is because it's a bomb, and this you can make up to 20 gallons. I want to say this was like, I don't know, $10 or $12 or something like that, but you can make up to 20 gallons. Okay, so I'm excited. I bought a 20-gallon trash can from Walmart. I'm going to fill it up with water, and it says just to massage the bomb so that it'll release into the water, and then let it steep for 12 to 24 hours, and then you can feed your plants. So because I have a large garden, large high tunnel, raised bed, we're going to see how long, 20 gallons, if it'll feed everything. I think so, but we'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, you can see that I didn't get it up to the tippy top, but pretty close. And you can just see the balm just floating in there. I massaged it, so I'm going to let it steep for 24 hours. And then the thing is how do I get it out of here to water the thing? So I think what my husband said is that we will somehow, and probably what I should have done is got it closer to the garden. That's what I should have done. But, oh well. So I think he said we could probably maybe put this on the wheelbarrow. I should have put it on the wheelbarrow. I should have put it on the wheelbarrow first. Okay, you live and you learn. Somehow I'll get the compost tea to my plants. This is what happens when I'm left unattended. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna put the top on it, and I'm excited to see what happens. Okay, so I looked up insect frass, and so it's nothing but castings. So just like you have worm castings, this is just castings, the feces from an insect, which is nutrients for the soil. They're gonna get it anyway, so that's what it is. So alfalfa, compost, kelp, and then insect casting. So I'll let you know how it goes. So let's move on to the next thing. So the next thing I want to show you is how the garden is progressing outside. So I don't know if you can call this a garden tour, maybe it is, but I want to let you see kind of the progress that I've made and what we still have left to do. Okay, I'm walking out to the garden space. So I would say in terms of planting the garden, I am probably 80%, 90% done. But the stuff that is planted is doing well. So let me turn you around and show you. Okay, I'm kind of standing in the middle of the garden space. Just so that you remember, it's 20 by 100. Just so that you can see how much has been planted. I have 7 rows, and I will say right now 5 rows are planted completely, and then maybe 25% of another row. So I'll just walk and show you a little bit. I'm not going to walk through every row. I just kind of want you to see. Let me step back so you can kind of see a side view of what all we have. So down there is corn. The way I decided to do the corn, I'm going to do 4 rows of corn, short rows. And so if I had to guess, it is probably, if this is 100 feet long, the corn is probably 25 of that. So 25 feet by 4 rows. I'm thinking that's what that is. At first I was doing it half of the length, so I was doing it 50, and then I thought that was too long. So instead of me doing 2 long rows, or 4 long rows, I'm doing 4 shorter rows. So you can see that the corn is already doing good. So remember that this little row right here were already corn plant start. So that's why they got a little bit of a head start. Now what I don't know is because there are different sizes and they're going to have different growths, if it's going to work with pollination. I hope so. Because what I mean is all of this is from seed. This row right here is from seed. So you can see some are smaller than others because I had to reseed a couple of times. This row is doing really well. And then this 4th row, I just planted yesterday. So it still has to come up, okay? So that's that. So the first 4 rows in the back are corn. In the middle is okra, squash, and onions. And then in the front is okra and green beans. So row 5 and 6. So row 5 is tomatoes. Let me turn you here. You can kind of see the row of tomatoes going all the way down. They are doing pretty good. I need to come in and prune and get some of the lower leaves off. But so far they're doing good. And these are all tomatoes that I planted from seed. I'm so proud. And y'all, I ended up having enough too. Remember, I thought I wasn't going to have enough and I was going to have to buy some from the store. There are probably 50 plants in this row, and I did all those from seed. And then this very last row is bell peppers. And all of these are ones that I did from seed. So they seem to be doing really well. You can see some of the buds already forming. So that's how that is going. I have all kinds of peppers, all kinds of tomatoes. So far so good. This last row here is going to be watermelon and cantaloupe. Remember, if you saw my video from 2 days ago, I started some of that as seed because we still got to get this row ready. So we've definitely made progress, and I'm not complaining. There's still more to do. So I still got to plant probably 2.75 rows left. My goal is to get it done by the weekend, we hope. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Right now we're watering a couple of times a day, just because a lot of these are seeds and we're trying to get them to germinate. I did want to show you one thing about my green beans that I have never seen before. I need you guys' help. Let me turn you around. So this row is Provider bush beans. All of these look good until I get to here. I've never seen that before. I'm wondering, is it sun scald? Because it doesn't look like a nutrient deficiency, nor does it look like insect, but I don't know. I've never grown Provider beans before. This row is going to be Blue Lake, which I did grow before in the high tunnel, and they did great, but I've never done the Provider. So if you've done Provider bush beans, let me know. Even if you haven't and you know what this is, let me know. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So give me some tips. If it's sun scald, I don't know what I can do about it. I mean, it's in the direct sun for sure. It's definitely in the direct sun. So I'm interested to see your tips. You guys are always so helpful, and I appreciate that. Every time I ask for help, you guys pour into me and give me help, tips, and suggestions. So thank you. So please let me know what that is. So here's what we have left to do. So I probably have 2.75 rows left to plant. After I do this video, I'm gonna plant some more stuff. Probably gonna plant, I think I'm gonna plant black-eyed peas in row, what row is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Row 4 is what I'm thinking. Still got to give that some thought. And then, like I said, melons and cantaloupe are going to go in the next, man, I'm losing my train of thought. It's going to go in the last row. I got to get that ready. So that's what that's going to be. And then we still have not built a fence, as you guys can see. I think God has given us grace. We have a lot of deer that are out here, which for whatever reason I haven't seen. You know, deer, they kind of come and go. I don't know, because it was this past hunting season, somebody just killed them all off, because we haven't seen any deer literally in a couple of months, which that's happened before, and they come back in droves. So I'm sure my dogs are helping keep stuff away if something is coming. And that's really the only pest besides turkeys. That's really the only thing that we see that would be, you know, destroy the garden. But we still plan to put up a fence. We still have trellising to put up. We still got rows to plant. We still got to, some of this landscape fabric is not down good enough, so we still have that to do. So lots to do. I'm trying to maintain my calm because Rome wasn't built in a day, and I don't do this full time. I have a business, for those who don't know. And so I run my business during the daytime. I'm a wife. My husband's a minister, so we travel when he has to go and preach. I have 2 kids. So life is really busy, right? And so usually I'm only out here in the evenings outside of Sunday. So anywho, I wanted you to at least see the progress that we've made on that, and I'll keep you guys posted. So the other thing, and I forgot to bring it down here, was I started the seeds for the watermelon and cantaloupe 3 days ago. I already have sprouts in the cantaloupe row. The watermelons are a little bit slower, but I'll show you that hopefully on the next video so you can see how it's going in the soil block. So that's going well. Okay, so that's what's going on today. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down because I actually need to get some work done. But I at least wanted to show you and tell you about the compost tea, show you the progress in the garden, because it's been a couple of weeks since I showed you. Last time I showed you, I think my friends were here and we had did like 2 rows. So I have been busy doing something. So yeah, so I'm going to get busy and water. We do have timers and sprinklers set up on the outside garden. So really the only thing I'm having to water by hand is the high tunnel, which I'm about to do that now before the timer comes on for the rest of it. So thank you guys for joining me today. Short vlog, short video. So remember, if you want nice gardening merchandise, please hit the link in my bio and go to the shop. And I'll see you guys next time. Please, 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 if you like what you're saying, please subscribe to my videos. It would greatly, greatly, greatly help me. Excuse me, you guys have been great. Tell a friend, share it on your social media. And until next time, remember, gardening is a journey. I'll see you next time. Let's grow together.